Okay, welcome back. So in this lesson, we're going to be finishing our dynamic simulation, and hopefully by the end of this lesson, we are going to be done with dynamic simulation and everything, and we can get started and from our next section start preparing our scene for final render. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing I'm going to do, because this solution that we have is very, very vulnerable and it might break anytime, what we're going to do is to bake the dynamic elements that are involved in this solution. So the box logo, the back proxy, and also the clones. So I'm going to select this 3 tag and go to the cache tab and click on bake object. It's going to take a second here. And actually, before doing this, you know what I'm going to do? Let me actually revert to saved for one moment. What I'm going to do is to make sure I have more frames. So we might not use them, but when you bake your solution, it's always a good idea to have more frames than what you need. Okay, so let's go and do that. I'm going to select these tags and click on bake object. There we go. Now it's finished, and if I hit play, you can see they're gonna just work fine. If I look at that, great. Now you can see it actually didn't work, and as I said, it's really vulnerable, and sometimes it just won't work the way you want. Now it's a cached solution, and we really need to get there and see what we can do. I'm gonna just revert to saved again and see what we have if I hit play. You can see it's just not gonna work the way it was before, and that's not exactly what we want. There we go. Now this time is working the way we want, but really let's see if we cache it. Hopefully it's gonna work. Now I hope it works. It's dynamic simulation. You cannot predict anything. It might break it anytime. Now that's great. Really, a deep breath. Really, you need that. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So hopefully, because now we have them cached, you can see these lines here. Now you can feel safe, and now we have them cached. They are saved, and you basically you can't lose them right now, and that is great. Let's go ahead and continue. And now what I'm going to do is to revoke what we have. Let's turn on our other cloners, turn on this cloner. Let's go to the dynamic tab and enable it again. When you turn off the dynamic simulation, this enable tag here, it looks like it clears the initial state that you have had set up. So I'm going to clear initial state just to make sure and get back. And let's just start frame 1 and hit play. Okay, let's see what we're gonna get. You can see it comes and they react with each other, which is great. Now this is exactly what we want. Now I just want to go ahead and define a new initial state for these guys and see, maybe somewhere here is nice for them to start. So let's go here and set the initial state, get back to frame 0 and hit play again and see what we're going to get this time. Hopefully what we need. Now they comes and they react, the balls are moving, they respect the box logo and the other red elements, and that is great. And yep, I think we're pretty damn good here, guys. We're pretty damn good. And yeah, let's see. I think 300 frames would be enough, when we have about 20-30 frames extra here. Now, yeah, it's time to actually go ahead and bake these guys too. So let's go ahead and go to the bake and bake them. Okay, now hopefully we should be able just to go through our timeline and see what's going on. Actually, let's take render and see what's going on here in our scene. I think, come on guys, we have done a great deal of job from the beginning. It wasn't an easy project. We went through a lot of challenges, and hopefully we are about to done in our Cinema 4D. Just we need to prepare our scene to final render, get the passes the way we want them, and so we can composite them back into After Effects and get the job done. Hopefully we are done in this basically section. The next section we start preparing our scene for final render, and yes, that's going to be what we want. Okay, wow, that is cool, isn't it, guys? I quite like it. Now, great. That's fantastic, I think, and I'm just going to save the file, even though I would have loved if we had more clones under this sofa, but I don't think it's really, you can work on it and tweak it the way you want, but I think it's enough for now. I'm just going to save this file here for you guys. Okay, as 0501. And I'm just going to quickly sort of work on this, guys. So this is the bags, the box, and the rest of our stuff you can see. So we can basically put these guys all into one simple null and name this guys the clones filling the bag and box logo. There we go. It's a long name, but it's going to be really useful. And now I think we can add all of these guys to one layer. So let's go ahead and add them to this bag layer and maybe change its color to this red. And yes, basically we are there. Let's see if there is any problem, because I think I saw a problem. My god, everything is moved. Why is that? Okay, let's Control Z a few times. That's quite strange. You can see when you moved, when we moved them into another hierarchy, sort of changed everything, which is quite strange. I haven't seen something like that ever in Cinema 4D, but it doesn't matter. Let's just go ahead and add them to these layers. And so we're done in this lesson. Basically, we have combined our dynamic simulation, and we have a good solution right now. And in the next section, we start preparing our whole scene for render. We render it and we composite our scene inside After Effects. And see you there.